Hi doctor, in this video let's walk through how you can use the integrated pharmacy in evamed. Let's start with the purchase tab. The idea here is simple. You first create a supplier and then add invoices for that supplier. Click on add supplier. Now enter the supplier details. Supplier ID, name, GST number, address and contact number. Once this is done, click save. Next, we'll add the invoice details. Click on add invoice, enter the invoice date, invoice ID or invoice number, and then any additional discount you may have received from the supplier. You can also enter the payment due date and payment date. These are optional and completely up to you. Finally, click on create invoice. Now that we have created an invoice, let's click on the plus button to add a medicine batch to this invoice. Here, you can add only those medicines that already exist in your pharmacy database. So let's select the medicine from the drop-down. Now let's fill in the details. Enter the batch number, expiry date, pack type, for example strip, units per pack. For instance, if a strip has 10 tablets, enter 10. MRP, discount. This is the discount you offer to your patients while selling. Sale quantity, free quantity that you might have received. Price to the retailer, that is how much the medicine costs to you. CGST, SGST, and finally the physical storage location like shelf and compartment details. Once done, click add batch to add it to the inventory. You can click on the I button to review the invoice, add more medicine batches or edit details. Click on edit invoice if you want to change anything or update the invoice status from draft to finalized. This is how medicines get added to your inventory through the purchase flow. Now let's head to the inventory section. Here you will see the medicines we just added. There's another way to add medicines to the inventory. If the medicine already exists in your pharmacy, simply search for it and click add inventory. If the medicine does not exist yet, click on search and add medicine button. Start typing the medicine name. For example, levocetrizine. As soon as you start typing, evamed instantly suggests medicines from the database. Once the medicine is selected, it also shows chemical composition and the manufacturer details. Now click add to pharmacy. This creates a new entry in your pharmacy database. Before adding inventory, click on the edit medicine to add HSN code and the medicine group. For example, fungal. It will help you filter medicines easily later. Next, set the alert unit, which is the low stock threshold. When the stock falls below this number, you'll see a low stock indicator. Now click update. Now we'll add inventory. So let's click on the add inventory button. Fill in the batch details like before. That is the batch number, expiry date, pack type, units, MRP, discount, quantity, free packs, price to the retailer, CGST, SGST, and the storage location. Here's the key difference. If you have already created a purchase invoice, you will see it listed in the purchase invoice dropdown. And if you haven't created one, you can directly enter the invert bill ID, that is the invoice number. This option is useful for doctors who don't want to use the full purchase flow. Since we have already created the invoice, I'll go ahead and select the purchase invoice. Finally, click on add purchased inventory. Once this is done, click on the edit button to modify the purchased inventory details. You can also click on the button next to the edit button to manage inventory by increasing or decreasing the stock. And finally, you can click on the delete button to remove a medicine from the pharmacy. You can also filter medicines by name, group, expired batches, and low stock. One thing to keep in mind is expired medicines appear in red, making them easy to spot. Finally, if you can't find a medicine in our database of 3 lakh plus medicines, click on create and add medicine. Fill in the details and then add inventory to it. Now let's go to the queue section. Here, you will see all the prescriptions sent by the doctors to the pharmacy. These are in draft form. Now, the pharmacist can view the bill by clicking on the I button and edit the bill by clicking on the edit button. Let's edit a draft bill. The pharmacist can change medicine quantity, add medicines, and apply additional discounts as needed. Next, they enter the payment information. The bill can then be saved as draft or finalized. Once finalized, the bill cannot be edited except in case of returns. For returns, the pharmacist clicks on the Return Bill button, enters the return quantity, and updates the payment details. Finally, they click on the Process Return button to process the return. The pharmacist can also create a bill directly by clicking Create Draft Bill button. They select the doctor, search for the patient, and then create the draft. From here, the pharmacist can add medicines from the inventory, adjust quantities, apply discounts, enter the payment details, and then either save the draft or finalize the bill. So, this is how you can fully manage your pharmacy in evamed, from purchases to inventory to billing and returns, all in one seamless flow.